Hello. Um, just want to do a quick video talking about rooting and flashing ROMs. And this is really for the people who are newbies to it, the people who haven't experienced it and are curious, and because there's always going to be those people out there that are curious about it. I want to talk about Cyanogenmod actually for a second. It's not bad. Cyanogenmod is not bad by any means. I mean, it's an awesome community of people that make it the awesome ROM that it is. And it's just basic Android with a lot of customizations. And it speeds up your device, and I think saves battery power too, because you can control the CPU, which is something I used to do a lot when I did it. I would when I had the Evo 4G, God, we had to do every single thing we could to conserve battery power with that. So I've rooted it, controlled the CPU. I'd freaking put the CPU to like 300, which is like nothing. And just like, it would slow down my device, but I had to do everything I could to save the battery because it was horrible. Anyways, and there's a ton of people out there who just hate Sense. And there's a saying that nerdy people, Cyanogen's for the nerds. And that has some truth to it. Because if you look at it, it's really, there's those people out there that are really picky. They have their device and they're like, ooh, I want to change the font. I want to make it look like this. I want it to be this color. I want the back button to do something else besides take me back. And I want to customize, they want to customize every single little thing. I don't, there's just a lot of shit that that Cyanogen lets you customize that I don't give a shit about. But that's kind of the whole reason to Cyanogenmod. So for me, it really wasn't worth it when taking into consideration you don't even get some of the shit that you get. Important stuff like 4G. Cyanogen, I think like right before I left it, they had an alpha 4G for my Evo back, a while back. It was an alpha, so you had to, like, first of all, it wouldn't tell you when you got 4G. You would just have to tell by the speed. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. It has too many bugs for me. It's just, I would prefer to turn my phone on and have every single feature than to, oh, my camera's not working because I flashed Cyanogenmod and my 4G's not working and this isn't working, and that. It was a lot of stuff. A lot of applications don't work. Yahoo never worked with Cyanogenmod, right? Was it Yahoo? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm tired. I'm getting tired of Sense 3.0. I've been tired of it. Same old carousel, routine. And the carousel, I'm not a fan of that. The carousel is all looks. Okay, the carousel is not helping any, Evo user. Evo's not the only one with Sense. It's not helping anyone, the carousel. It's just all looks. Because when you spin it, you can't even stop it on the panel you want. You can't. So what's the purpose? The look, it looks cool to just fling it. It was cool for the first month or two, and then it was just like, okay, it's pointless. And a lot of times you just want to, flip from one panel to the other, and it'll do the whole carousel spinny effect. So I didn't mean to get that deep into Cyanogen. I was going to talk about rooting. Rooting is not bad. Now, see, the error that I had was that I ended up losing my 4G code. I'm just going to say code. And so I could not get my 4G to work with any ROMs, even the ones that weren't Cyanogen that had it working. So I eventually just had to unroot my phone, and then that gave it back to me. So I was thankful for that. So in the end, after playing with all the ROMs, I just came back to Sense and was like just thankful for Sense to have every single thing working. Because after playing with Cyanogen for so long, you just the customizations aren't worth the big things like 4G.